So good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining. My name is Alan Gray. I'm a presidential founder candidate with Simply Aroma. This is a quick presentation and call we threw together to discuss the summer Double Up Days bonus. Thank you for joining, and I will give a disclaimer that this is my opinion and interpretation, and this has not come from corporate. This has come from our team. So really quick, we're going to go through the details of the flash sale and the promotion. We're going to talk about what it means for consultants ordering and for customers ordering. And then we're going to go into some advanced theory on how you can use this weekend to seriously set your business up for the rest of the year. And we'll talk about how to use it and how to map different aspects of it to the 5 golden behaviors of the ideal consultant. So, getting started, many of you will have seen this before. This is a graph that we use to identify the different types of people who get into our Simply Aroma business. We define them on the right, as you can see. They're people who just join to be users. They're people who join to be sellers, so they're people who go out and party and make sales. And there are business builders who are people that go out and party and make sales, but also look to sponsor and recruit people so that they can build a large and profitable team and retire in 2 to 5 years. So if you're familiar with our team calls, you'll know about this slide. If not, interrupt me if I say anything that doesn't make sense. So, the basics of the sale. If your shopping cart total is $200 or more, you only pay half of that value at checkout. I'm getting a little bit of feedback from somebody, so I'm going to take a stab, and yes, we muted it out. Okay, so if your shopping cart total is $200 or more, you only pay half of that at checkout. These orders cannot go through a party, so your party orders do not count, and this cannot be combined with coupons or other offers or deals. And that's the gist of it. It's incredible. It's equivalent to buy one, get one on anything in the catalog. If you're a consultant, you can earn commission on this, so you'll actually win out paying better than BOGO rates if you're a consultant and you order from yourself. So let's move on real quick. What does this mean for users? And here we talk about people who've got into the business just to buy oils for themselves and are regular customers. So again, if your shopping cart is $200 or more, you only pay half of that at checkout. Our usual deal where if you spend $197, you get free shipping and a free diffuser is still in play. And that is factored on what your actual checkout total is. So in order to get that, your shopping cart total needs to be $394 or more. And that will be cut in half at checkout, which will be $197 or more. So you'll pay half of your total, you'll get free shipping, and you'll get a free diffuser. Does that make sense to everybody? In the interest of time, I'll take silence as acquiescence and we'll just keep rolling. Please interrupt if you get any questions. So, if you are a seller, so if you're a consultant and you are out there partying and you want to buy from yourself, or if you want somebody to buy from you, you'll want to know that this deal applies to retail orders, so any orders that a customer places on your website or anything that you place on your customer-facing website. Those orders, of course, as usual, will earn commission. So if, for argument's sake, you put $400 worth of oils into your shopping cart, when you go to checkout, you'll pay $200, and then because you're a consultant, you'll earn 25 to 35% on that $200. The deal also applies to wholesale orders in the back office and consultant supplies in the back office, but you do not earn commission on these. So if you're ordering supplies, obviously you'll place that order through the back office. If you're ordering a mixed cart that has both oils and supplies in there, and you're not ordering $200 or more of supplies, you're going to want to place your order through the back office. But if you're ordering $200 or more of oils, you're going to want to make sure you put that through your customer-facing website so that you get the deal, which is you pay half of what you get, and you also get the commission. So the middle part of the slide here, your shopping cart total counts in the following ways. It counts towards your personal volume for ranking. So if you put $600 into your shopping cart, or orders that come through to you total 600, that will be the amount that counts towards your ranking in terms of your base commission, being base commission qualified or not, but it will also count for your commission. Excuse me. That total also counts towards your team volume for your sponsor and your upline. Your checkout total counts towards the commissionable volume. So that's what you will earn commission on, and your sponsor and their upline will earn commission on. So again, for argument's sake, somebody comes to your website and places a $600 order. Sorry, they put $600 worth of product into their shopping cart. That they will pay $300. You will earn 30% of $300 because the $600 is what counts towards your personal volume, so you'll be in the 30% tier. But the $300, which is the checkout total, is what you will earn commission on. Does that make sense to everybody? Great. So we'll move on. Now, as a customer, and this is what you're going to want to pitch to your customers, the absolute best bang for the buck that you can get is $465 worth of product for $200 out of your pocket. So the way you get that is to load up your shopping cart with $400 worth of products. You will pay only $200 and you'll get free shipping and a free diffuser on that. So that's what you're going to want to pitch to your customers. So the deal kicks in at $200 in your shopping cart, so they can get $200 for $100 out of pocket. But if they go to $400 worth of products for $200 out of pocket, they get the free shipping and free diffuser. Then, as we have down here, if they want an even bigger discount, they can join your team. And this is one of the tools that you're going to use to try to maximize the benefit of this sale. For a consultant, you can get an even better deal. You can get $465 worth of product for a total of $150 out of your pocket. So again, you're going to load up about $400 worth of products into your shopping cart. Out of pocket, you'll pay $200. You'll get your free shipping and your free diffuser. So you'll get your $400 worth of products that you chose, plus the diffuser, which is the $465. You're going to earn commission on what you paid. So you're going to earn commission on $200. And assuming that that's the only order you do all month, you will get 25% of what your out of pocket was. So you'll get a quarter of 200, which is $50. So at the end of the month, you'll have paid $200, you'll get $50 back in commission, and you'll have $465 worth of stuff. And if you have a team under you, you'll automatically be base commission qualified and earn commission on your team too. So that $150 is actually an upper limit. If you're in the 30% range for commission, you'll pay less than you'll have less than 150 out of pocket. And then if you have a team under you and they've done volume, then you'll earn commission too. So absolutely make sure, if you possibly can, place an order for yourself, and also encourage your customers to order $400 worth of stuff for the $200 out of pocket. Excuse me. Does that make sense for these two slides? Okay, we've got a couple of yeses and a clear as crystal. Excellent. So next, we want to talk about the 5 golden behaviors of the ideal consultant and how we as ideal consultants are going to use the summer double up days. Oops, excuse me, my phone buzzed at me. So the 5 golden behaviors and how to use what we've already learned to support those behaviors. Again, we're going to talk in terms of users, so people who are in our business just for personal use. We're going to talk about sellers, so they're people who are out there actively partying. And we're going to talk about business builders, so those are the people who are building large teams with the view to making a residual income that they can retire from in 2 to 5 years. So the 5 golden behaviors of the perfect consultant are selling, sponsoring, retention, building managers, and building leaders. So if you want to be a network marketing professional, you're going to be doing all 5 of these activities. You're going to be selling, you're going to be sponsoring people into the business, you're going to be working on keeping the people who are in your business, keeping them making money and keeping them in the business. That's retention. You're going to build managers, which is building a team under individuals. And then you're also going to help build leaders, which is building people who are building managers under them. Excuse me. Many of you will have seen these slides before, or this notion before, if you're on Kelly Love's Quanteam 6. Okay, so little shorthand on the top there. Summer double up and the 5 golden behaviors is what S2UP and 5GB means. And selling. So if you're selling, you're a seller. How does the double up days help you? Well, first of all, it encourages $200 plus retail value orders. So you can hopefully upsell people who might normally spend $60, $70 to spending $100, which for you counts towards $200 of retail. It's a fantastic deal. Essential oil users will love you, so your customers will love you. You'll hit the 30% commission range faster, because if you get 3 orders of $200 retail value, your customers will only spend $300 out of pocket, but that counts towards $600 for you for ranking, so you're going to hit the 30% commission faster. Excuse me, I'm just going to close the door because our dog is barking. I'm not sure if everybody can hear him, but he's putting me off. Okay, so if you're in order to support your selling activity, you're going to want to take the following action steps. You're going to want to phone anybody who has ordered from you in the past. You're going to want to phone anybody that has hosted for you in the past. And you're going to phone anybody who has attended any of your parties in the past. And you're going to tell them what a fantastic deal we have. They will not get a better deal this year for buying Simply Aroma oils. hands down, this is, you know, your customers in the past have ordered oils, so you know they already buy oils. Your hostesses are interested in free and half price oils. And past guests who might not have ordered, now might be the time that they can order, or the deal could be so sweet that they find that they must order. And that's how you use this flash sale to support your selling activity. So for your sponsoring activity, you can use this promotion to build your team. So again, if you're thinking as a network marketing professional, you're thinking longer term, you're thinking residual income. There's a saying in Ireland, I don't know if you have it over here, that you can skin a sheep once, but you can shear him many times. So if you have somebody who's interested in taking advantage of this sale, you might want to say to them that in order to avail of the sale, they're going to be doing $100 out of pocket, which means the minimum commission on that is $25. So you can make it the argument to them that if you're going to do this, well, you may as well join my team, because you'll spend $20 in a free kit, you'll get $25 back, so you're getting $5 back net. You're also getting all the oils in the free kit. And this is absolutely the best possible launch event you could have in any kind of direct sales business. If you're a business builder, then clearly, if you're doing this and you're converting your customers into personal use consultants, you're going to see team growth. The retail is going to be under you rather than your personal sales. When you hit manager, your personal commission is going to be 18% versus your 25%. So it's a little bit of a haircut, but you know that you've got somebody in the business and you can be working with them to get them partying and selling, and you can be working with them to be building their team. So ultimately, the goal here as a business builder is that you can sponsor people into your business. You can still make a little bit less money off them than you would if they were just a pure customer, but you know that you have them as a customer for Simply Aroma and for nobody else, because they'll buy from themselves in future. So again, your action steps here are anybody you've been talking to about getting into Simply Aroma, all of your prospects, you're going to give them a call and you are going to tell them that now is absolutely the time to join Simply Aroma and get launched, because you can make a fantastic launch event and you can get going. You're also going to want to contact your past customers who you're contacting anyway, and saying to them that if they want to take advantage of this deal, they may as well join, because they're going to get extra oils and money back actually by joining and purchasing from themselves. Retention is the next core, the next golden behavior that we want to focus on as ideal, consultants. So, if we're just being a seller, we know that 2 orders that qualify for this deal gets you base commission qualified. So if you have 2 people who put $200 in their cart, they'll pay $100 each. It will count at $200 each towards you getting base commission qualified. So you're going to make your sales, but you're also going to be very quickly qualified to earn commission on your downline. So you're going to make more money. And that's what you're going to say to those sellers that you've identified on your team. If you're a business builder, you're thinking along the same lines, just 2 orders will get you base commission qualified. And you know that your team volume accrues at the pre-discount rate. So if your total spend that people have on your team is $10,000, you know that's going to count at $20,000 towards ranking for you and for all of your team. It means that you're going to help your teammates get a paycheck. Now, many of your team may have never got a paycheck from Simply Aroma before on their downline. But now you can help people get their first downline paycheck, and that's addictive. Next month, when you talk with people, you can say to them again, right, we got you base commission qualified last month and you got money on your downline. This month, we got diffuser necklaces. We're going to have massive volume too. We're going to get you base commission qualified again. And that's how you work your retention into your business. You help your team make their sales, first of all, and then secondly, earn money on the downline that they've sponsored or that you've gifted. Excuse me. So the action steps for retention are you're going to phone anybody you have personally sponsored into the business, regardless of where they are placed in the business. So you might have sponsored somebody and put them 20 in depth. They might be under 2 identified leaders. You're still going to call them. You're still going to chat with them and tell them about the promotion. And they're going to feel absolutely loved because you took your time to call them. They might have got a phone call from one of your leaders on your team. They're going to feel super supported. They're going to feel super empowered, and they're going to bless everybody above them. Now, you may have a large organization, and a lot of those people might not have an identified leader above them other than you. So a rule of thumb here is you're going to want to reach out and phone any teammate that's not under a Quan Team 6 member. So you're going to reach out and contact anybody who is under you that is not under an identified leader in your team. The reason for this is that all it needs is one break in the chain, and everybody under that person who doesn't reach out doesn't get contacted. And if you're building with the Quan and you're bought into the system, you know that your structure and your activity is your responsibility, and you don't want to pass that off to a kidnapper and run the risk of your people not being supported. Okay, oops. I just had a question pop up. So the question is, if somebody joins today, are they going to be able to order from themselves this weekend to take advantage of the sale? I know sometimes personal websites aren't up for new consultants right away. I don't know that that's true, Crystal. I've always seen that anybody who has joined has their website live as soon as they've finished. Is it possible for you to unmute and we can discuss it?
Think so.
Okay.
I've had two people who were out of state, so it wasn't like I could go over and help them, who had initial problems with being able to order from themselves, like within the first 24 hours of signing up. And I believe, I'm not 100%, but I believe it was Dara that told me that sometimes there's as much as a 24-hour delay on weekends. Like if somebody joins on a Friday, it could be within that 24-hour period or whatever, but like it's not the whole weekend.
Okay, I've never had that experience.
I'm not sure if that's like, I'm remembering that correctly, that's why I asked.
Okay, I can check with Dara and I can post it in our team group. I've never had that experience. We've definitely had people on live opportunity calls and they've invited their friends, and they've signed up, and a minute later their friend has signed up under them. And we've never had a problem with that in the past, so I can investigate it, but...
And I mean, in that situation, that would be like I would be in my back office, and I would like immediately. I mean, so I'm saying, as soon as you get your consultant ID number, you'd be able to sign people up underneath you, no problem. You wouldn't actually need a website. You could be at the Simply Aroma website, as far as I understood it. Anyway, I'm saying to actually be able to purchase through your customer face side of your website. That's been where the protocol's been. Like, I'm not really sure how there's a language barrier because one of my consultants is out of state and she's Filipino, so there's a little bit of a language barrier. But when she and I talked to, and it wasn't Dara, it was another one of the young ladies at the home office, she said that they would be able to put anything in if we called during business hours if there was a problem with the website. But and then that I do know is 100% correct. So I don't know. I just thought maybe you would know for sure, so that's why I thought I'd ask. I didn't mean to like confuse anybody.
Okay, I've never had that experience personally.
Okay.
But if that is the case, I would encourage you to reach out to everybody tomorrow so they have somewhere between 24 and 36 hours to avail of it. Okay, so we have another question. How can a newbie with no personal volume yet or no downline use this? Have your launch. You are going to want to reach out to people who you think are going to be interested in the fact that you've got a new business, people who you know like using essential oils, people who you know might be in other direct sales companies that are not having the type of success that they would like, and you can offer to sponsor them into Simply Aroma this weekend, Christine, and start using this to generate interest in sales. So moving quickly on to the last two bullet points, or last two slides, I'm sorry. If you're trying to build managers in your team or build yourself to manager, you just need 15 qualifying orders. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You need 30 qualifying orders in your team to hit manager. So you need 30 orders of $200 anywhere in your team to hit manager. If your people are getting the best bang for their buck, that's when you only need 15. This will help you, like we said, rank up a lot faster. More importantly, it will help you grow a culture of qualifying in your team. It will encourage you and encourage your team members to always aspire to hit manager, to rank up. And in terms of positive outlook and attitude for the rest of your team and your business, that's fantastic. So again, your action steps here, and you're going to notice a common trend. It's all about phoning and reaching out personally to people. You're going to phone your emerging leaders in your team. So that's people who are sponsoring actively and growing their team. You're going to share with them the action steps on these slides because you want them to be doing the same activities as you. You're going to encourage them, and you're going to celebrate every win they have along the way, and you're going to encourage them to be active in your team forum or Facebook group or whatever medium you guys collaborate on, and shout and celebrate. Similarly, if you are trying to build leaders in your organization, by building managers and setting the tone that leaders help build managers, managers help their sellers and their users, you're setting the tone of service for leadership in your organization. And a heart of service is absolutely critical for a direct sales business. So the action steps to build your leaders, again, you're going to promote the sale, you're going to promote the action steps in your team environments, and you're going to make sure that you celebrate those people that are out there taking the actions. So if you know that somebody has called 20 people on their team, give them a shout out in your group. Let everybody know that that's the actions that are going to make these people successful. That's the actions that you recognize and call out and that you consider to be leadership, because people will want to be on your leadership team. And that's the end of the presentation. Ran a little long, I'm sorry about that. Does anybody have any remaining questions that we can answer right now? Okay, so I'll flick back to the basics. If your shopping cart total is $200 or more, you pay half of that total at checkout. Again, it cannot go through a party, and it cannot be combined with any coupons that you've got. So in the absence of questions, thank you all for your time tonight. Elizabeth and I will be available to you pretty much 24 hours a day through the entire weekend with any questions or support or anything you have.
Alan,
Yes?
where will our team be able to find this video?
I am recording it. I'm going to post it. I created an event in our team group. I posted images of the slides there earlier. And as soon as this is converted and uploaded, I am going to post a link to this also in that event.
All right, thank you.
You're more than welcome. Okay, so everybody, have a great weekend. Make sure you're setting yourself up for the rest of the year by using this event correctly. Get your sales, sponsor people into the company, set the tone in your organization that being base commission qualified is absolutely possible this month with this sale. And then you can capitalize on that next month when we've got diffuser necklaces to help your teammates get base commission qualified next month too. And then you're going to set the tone of qualification in your organization, and you'll be on the pig's back coming into September, October, November, which is the happy time of the year for direct sales. So thank you all and have a fantastic weekend.